One of you said in our Facebook group, Michelle Blood's video book is amazing. How many others are enjoying listening to it over and over? Don't miss this amazing chance to get Bob Proctor's audiobook, Magnet to Money, absolutely free when you buy Michelle's new video book, Manifestation Through the Power of Mysticism, only this week at hightimelinebooks.com. Welcome into the Tuesday edition of the Fun Astrology Podcast. Let's talk some astrology. What do you say? In fact, let me continue what we talked about yesterday, because I said I would mention a few of the apps that you can find on your phone to determine what aspects are hitting your natal planets today. I took a peek in the App Store before recording this, and my goodness, there are so many now. And one of the things that I noticed in this category that you would expect is a lot of them are subscription-based. And I know these developers, they have to keep an ongoing revenue stream or they can't keep developing. And on our end, it's nice just to buy it and own it and know that you've got it. The other thing I noticed is a lot of them are just kind of weird, as far as like if you just like a good simple chart. So a couple of things you might look for. If you are on the iPhone, you probably have a couple of advantages, because my top two, sitting right on the top line of where I keep my apps, Astro Gold, which is pricey, but it's excellent, and then Time Nomad, and I think both of those are iPhone only. Another one I know is only for the iPhone is Ephemeris, I and then Femeris as in ephemeris. That's a good solid app. Another a lot of people like is Astro Matrix, and Time Passages also does a good job of listing out the aspects. Now you can also go on Astro-Seek. One of our European listeners and very good friend uses Astro-Seek and checks those aspects every single day. She is an excellent student at knowing where the sky is and how it's affecting her natal chart on a regular basis. Very impressive. And that's not even an app that you have to pay for. That's free. That's astro-seek.com. You can get the same, of course, on AstroDienst, astro.com. So those give you a few options, and then I just noticed there are a bunch others. And with Jupiter conjoining Uranus and Pluto entering Aquarius, there are going to be a plethora of these coming up. You better find one and download it because you're going to need it for today. We have a long void of course now, 7 hours today, that begins at 1:24 this afternoon. And that last aspect, by the way, unusual, does not include Pluto. Luna conjuncts Mercury on its way out of Sagittarius today. That's at 1:24 Eastern. And if you haven't checked out Kristen's moon calendar, funastrology.com/moon will get you right there. Keep that at your fingertips too, and you'll have everything you need to follow the moon monthly. And let's make sure we have on our radars Thursday morning is the new moon. That will be in Capricorn at 6:57 a.m. Eastern. So we are really, I guess, in that invisible period of the waning crescent phase before the new moon. Yes, the Book of Moon is coming along, but it's been slow. Still working on it, but it covers all of this so beautifully. Then, in sequential order today, after the void of course, the next big aspect is kind of a big one, and we'll be in this energy all day. The Sun trines Uranus at 7:07 p.m. Eastern. That's an aspect financial astrologers would have their eye on for sure. And since it's a trine, probably looking more up than down. As far as you and I are concerned, what about picking up on the hidden genius side of Uranus? Use the day to explore what you are really good at that you might not have recognized yourself for being good at, because it's a trine with the sun. That's the essence of you. Kind of as a cousin to Wayne Dyer's Don't Die with the Music Still in You. What do you have in you that is still undeveloped? Something that you are brilliant at, but it just hasn't blossomed yet. Today would be a great day to be thinking about that and even developing that. Let it come out of the cage. Be willing to open up to it. It's a gift you've been given from nature itself, from the universe. It's your birthright. Even Jesus said people don't light a candle and then put a basket over it. Let your light shine. The sky is on your side for that today. Then next up, the moon enters Capricorn at 8:33 this evening Eastern, setting up that new moon. Then about an hour after that, Mars sextiles Saturn, the two malefics holding hands today. Mars, of course, just inside Capricorn, Saturn just inside Pisces. And of course, that's amplified because Saturn rules Capricorn, where Mars is. Now, could we interpret that as a challenging aspect? Well, with those two, any time, yes, that they get together, it could be a challenge. They don't have the reputation of the great malefics for no reason in astrology. But if you're living your highest timeline and you have a really cool project that you're trying to move forward, Judy, today could be an excellent day to move this forward, especially if you're in it for the long game and you know that it's going to be methodical to move it forward. While Saturn is providing the structure, Mars is providing the rocket fuel. And I'm working with somebody on just such a project, and it is set to move another step forward today. So that's why I was saying is, you could take this on the negative side, and we won't do that. We'll take it on the positive side to say this is a very good day to use Mars energy to push it forward, but in the context of we're in it for the long haul, not for a quick pop. That respects both sides of the energy. So wish us luck. I'd love to tell you about it, but right now it's got to stay under wraps, but hopefully it will come out one day and you shall hear all about it. All right, have a wonderful, wonderful Tuesday. I thank you so much for stopping by and listening. Love you to pieces, and we'll see you back tomorrow for already Hump Day.